right, we were doing 45, and all of a sudden now we're all going to pile up, you know, get really close. We were good enough distance apart from each other, and all of a sudden somebody up at the top decided to slow down because, I don't know. I don't know. But now we're down to 28. And usually at the top of the hill, there'll be cars darting out, so maybe it's one of those panic drivers that seem to think that maybe somebody's going to pull out in front of them. And they will pull out in front of you if you stagger way back enough where they get pissed off and pull out in front of you. You know, because they get tired of waiting. So, we are back up to 38 miles an hour, so I thought I'd bring you along. People love these kind of ones I've seen in the past, in years past, doing them. The lake effect, snow coming in, and shooting right at you, you know, and such things. Very few times I ever see you know, somebody darting off into the ditch, but yeah, this is one of the things we have to deal with here, is these people drag their butt up to the left-hand turn here, you know, then it piles up behind that car, or a random thing like that. Somebody will just dive in front of the other one. The guy behind me, which can't see, he's getting irritated already now that he also had to slow down and wait for me, you know what I'm saying, because I was the problem. Instead of just staying in his lane and waiting his turn, he started to come over around me like he was going to pass me. And then, like, at the bottom of this hill here, we have a road coming in, and they'll get impatient too. I've come down that hill before and had them pull up in front of me. So now we did get up to 48 miles an hour, and now we're back down to 38 again. Why? Because 5 cars ahead, they probably either don't have any snow tires. I would tend to say they probably don't have any tires worth the crap, and they don't know how to drive in this kind of weather. But this is the time they go home every night, Monday through Friday, and they drive the same. And then we get up here where this light is, then we got the big hill where people can't, you know, if you space yourself 3 cars apart, you will not have to slam on the brakes. You can just let the car coast down the hill. You can just coast down the hill. But see, they're already slamming on the brakes already. And of course, I didn't say anything about these last minute decides, oh crap, I'm supposed to turn here. I didn't know that. So let me hear. Look out. Well, I'm about a 4 car spot. 6. Okay, 6 car. Now I'm just going to let this car coast down the hill. Maybe that car in front of me will even go faster, but if I just let this car coast down the hill, and that person doesn't randomly out of the blue slam on the brakes, I'm up to 44 miles an hour. I got up to 44. See, he's already slamming on the brakes already. Because they don't know how to drive. When they're doing that right there, they don't know how to drive it. Because there's at least 2 car lengths in front of him. Or better yet, he's doing like everybody does now. Oh, there's a gas tanker in front of that truck. They're on their texting. They're texting when in the middle of this. Yeah, we had 15 people, and I started whining here, and then they don't like it. But you know what? You don't like it, move on. Yeah, that's what we deal with every day. But that looks like to me it's long enough, that it looks round enough. And the lights in the center on the back like that, it's some sort of tanker. Either fuel or something. And I'm going to drop you around this curve, so if you still like this stuff, just hang on. It'll cycle for a little bit, and it'll catch right back up. It really depends on who's on the internet when I come around this corner. But anyways, it is fun to watch people's behavior while they're driving in the snow. You know what I'm saying? They had this perfectly dry 45 minutes ago. Within the last 45 minutes, we got this lake effect snow coming in. All right, we've got it so far. Usually they drop right here. You might be getting a real fuzzy picture maybe, and you probably can hear me. It usually drops. I kid you not. All right, so we're like dropping out of the snow for the moment. I'm sure when we get back around the corner, we will come back out of the break in the snow and come back into it. But I've been wrong once before. Today will be the second time I've been wrong in my whole life. Imagine it. And I've never lied my whole life either, right? If you guys like more of this, you can leave a comment, and I'll do more of these like this. I like to do it when it's really like you can't even see the car in front. You know what I'm saying? Just random driving down the road is not much fun. But when it's the total whiteout and driving down here, it's fun. It's fun for you, and it's always fun for me. I can put the camera side to side. Problem is I can't read the comments. So some people like to comment. Some people like to watch it. Some people don't like to listen to me. So if you don't like to listen to me when I do this, just turn the volume down. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But, yeah. Anyways, I had some music that's copyright free, but anymore I try not to put any kind of music on any videos anymore, because, you know, Google's got complaints about everything. There's the guy that doesn't know how to drive his Tundra. Big four-wheel drive Tundra. I should probably, that's why I don't drive trucks in the winter time. I don't do any trucks. It's because the back end breaks loose on it. And very few people put it in four-wheel drive because they're worried about gas mileage. And if you got a truck, and it's four-wheel drive, your gas mileage ain't worth crap anyway, so don't worry about it if you have it in four-wheel drive or not. Because it's really not four-wheel drive, it's limited slip. It's the right front tire and the left rear tire, And if it breaks loose, it's the left front tire and the right rear tire. So if they say they watch these commercials, they can drive through anything, it's a lie, because they can't drive through anything. But they can get stuck in everything. All right. Yeah, it looks like to me we're done with the snow. So if you leave a comment that you like me driving through the snow ones, I'll bring more back. If you don't, oh well. I might do it again. I don't, I like to listen to myself talk. All right. Maybe this tanker will do the four-way at the railroad tracks, but looks like he's not gonna. He must not have the sticker on the back, right?